Congressman Kevin Yoder, a four-term Republican serving Kansas's 3rd District, a suburban swing district, is in a very tight race against Democrat Sharice Davids.
The most radical nominee for Congress in Kansas history. She wants to abolish ICE, leaving immigration laws unenforced and our communities unsafe.
Well, polls have Davids up by as many as 9 points. So I asked Congressman Yoder why.
Well, first of all, we don't think she's ahead of us in these polls. I don't think they're picking up our support on the ground and voters here in the district. But look, this is a midterm election. The Republicans have the presidency, House, and the Senate. And so that means split districts like mine are going to be tough contests for the battle for the future of the country.
She's raised a lot more money than you have. By some accounts, 5 times more. Do you think the money, the fundraising, is changing the game?
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, instead of facing a blue wave, we're more facing a green wave. There's been money pouring in from the coast, special interest money, super PACs. And what's been really difficult about my opponent in particular is we can't get her to debate. I've never even met her. She just moved to my district in the last year, so no one here really knows her. And the Democrats essentially have her in the witness protection program.
You've attacked her in your ads as being radical. How do you think that is resonating with your district?
Well, look, this is a Republican district still. This is a district that is focused on job creation, good public schools, safe communities, and people move here because they want high quality of life. This is not a community that favors socialism or radical left views, and my opponent is so far out of the mainstream. She advocates things like open borders. She supports mandatory socialized medicine for everyone, taking away everyone's private health insurance, making it harder for people with pre-existing conditions to get access to care, eliminating the Medicare promise for seniors, and tripling our taxes while voting for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker of the House. That is not the 3rd District of Kansas. Immigration
is a big issue for voters, and you are chairman of the Homeland Security Appropriations Subcommittee. You write and enforce the laws that protect our borders. You flip-flopped on several issues. Do you think in some cases siding, even initially with Democrats, helps you or hurts you?
Well, I believe on immigration that we're a nation of immigrants. It's part of our heritage and it's part of our future. And what we're trying to do is ensure that we can enforce our laws, secure our borders, and stop illegal immigration, drug trafficking, human trafficking, sex trafficking into our country, while at the same time fixing our broken immigration system so that we can continue to have a legal process that works, that's good for the future of our country. That angers people on both sides. There are certainly some folks in the Republican Party who don't want any immigration at all. I disagree with those folks. There's certainly folks like my opponent who wants open borders and to let everybody into our country and to ignore the rule of law or border security. I certainly disagree with those folks and strongly do so. So what we're trying to do is figure out how we can have humane, compassionate enforcement of our nation's immigration laws. And so that means working with people on both sides to get something done to fix this broken system.
Congressman Yoder, thank you for your time.
Yep, thanks for having me on the show.